So I just want to have a little talk about Killer Instinct, because Killer Instinct is, I reckon it's probably my favourite fighting game in a long while. I'm not going to say all time, but it's definitely one of my favourite fighting games, certainly in the past 10 years anyway, and there's other fighting games I like, but Killer Instinct always stands head and shoulders above for me anyway. I think the reason I like Killer Instinct so much is the mind games. The mind games in Killer Instinct is amazing. It's just one of my favourite aspects of it because unlike other fighting games, even when you're doing a combo, you still have to think about the opponent and what they do and counter breaking and combo breaking, you know, all that kind of stuff anyway. And that's why it's one of my favourite fighting games ever. And as far as content goes, you've got so many characters, you've got music for each characters, you've got stages for most of the characters. You've got the Shadow Wars mode, you've got the Shadow mode where you fight against shadows of people playing online. You've got a pretty robust online system that has been a bit weird lately, and while I haven't played it as much as I used to, I've still put some time in each week anyway. Many complaints about Killer Instinct is just really kind of the way that Microsoft kind of treated it. I'm not going to say they didn't invest in it at all, of course they did. I think they invested some stuff into the tournament scene for a while, and then you got it's still being patched now. It's so there is support, but I always feel like that Microsoft never were that hugely confident in it, because they had the World Cup. I'm not too sure how much they supported that. For me, a lot of the support I see online is more like community support. It's like even Iron Galaxy, when they did that fund, if you bought, I think it was the Kill Rule character, they put funds into like a community pot for tournaments, so it felt like it was more community led, and I never felt that Microsoft were 100% sure about the game, because they would commit some finances to it, but I never felt like they were 100% no. Because I always noticed, even when I first saw the reveal in the first season when Double Helix was talking about it in Iron Galaxy, I always got the impression they were always really pushed for time and they never had quite the budget they needed. But I believe that Killer Instinct as a whole was a success. It was released on Windows 10, Xbox One and now Steam. So I think it's done pretty well. Now, I'm not too sure if they do a sequel, or if they would do like a season 3.5 to finish off just a few things that the game needs finishing, like stages for the missing character. The Shadow Wars mode was fun, but I still felt like it needs to be greatly expanded on, or if they would go straight for a sequel. The problem I have though is a sequel for Killer Instinct is not going to have as big an impact as Killer Instinct had, because I think Killer Instinct 2 was released in 1995 and 1996, so you got like many years between that and the reboot of Killer Instinct, and then you got just a bit not quite long and not much of a generation leap for the next one, so it's not going to be a huge leap anyway. But I really hope we do see something at E3. It's just Microsoft and their exclusives, it kind of frustrates me because they have so much resources available to them. They've got so many IPs. They can literally go out and buy developers left, right and centre and get them working on games. But Iron Galaxy aren't saying anything. They said they're no longer involved with it. But well, we'll see what happens. I'm going to be hoping we see something related to Killer Instinct at E3.
I'm afraid your path ends here. Supreme victory! Ready. Fight! Your path ends here.